General Matthew Benson to speak on this bill. Decorum, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Matthew Benson, AG. Unfortunately, this bill is in violation of the Constitution because a state cannot secede from the Union under Texas versus White ruling back in 1866, I believe. The Supreme Court ruled that states cannot secede from the U.S., but I would like to propose an amendment to this bill that would call for a constitutional convention so that Washington and Oregon could secede, because that is a loophole that the Supreme Court left open, so states could secede that way. Thank you.
Broadcast?
So, can I ask you a question also? So, are we debating now the proposed amendment, or would we do something?
Yeah, I believe we have to debate the amendment. Would the AG stay to do the debate for the amendment? Would you still like to ask a question on the amendment?
I just don't know if we're going to debate.
Yeah, so we're debating the amendment.
Okay, but if I have a question for the proponent of the original bill, can I still ask him that?
After the amendment
Okay, after the amendment.
is debated and voted. So we are now moved to debate on this amendment. Any debate on this amendment? Perry.
Emily Perry, no delegation. Does everyone yield to a series?
The proponent yields.
Yes.
How exactly would the amendment change the bill?
It would make it constitutional, so this bill could be passed.
And the function of the bill would remain the same?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ramirez Rubio.
Ricardo Ramirez Rubio, Lincoln State delegation with proponent yield to the series.
Will the proponent yield?
Yes.
How many states in the union want to secede and would actually go through with asking for a constitutional convention?
There's already a constitutional convention going around. Petition calling for a constitutional convention. I think there's about 36 states that have called so far. I'm not sure exactly how much it is at the moment, but yeah, 34.
You know what? Why not? I'd like to speak out in favor of this bill, actually, because in the Constitution, it says you need three-fourths of the states, and I believe 34 states, and including Washington and Oregon, will push it over the three-fourths line. So why not? Let's do this.
Waldron.
I'd like to speak out against this amendment because I actually think that I disagree strongly with the AG. I know you are working through this, and but I think that he has horrifically misread White v. Texas. So I don't think this is at all a necessary amendment. The United States has given away lands before. They've given away the Philippines. That's a territory I understand. So we've also given away parts of Massachusetts back when Maine was part of Massachusetts without any sort of issue. The problem is states seceding without permission of the federal government, which happens in rebellion, and that is what the case was about in White v. Texas. Because after Texas became a rebellious state government, and then it asked them to pay back their bonds, which they didn't have to do because they weren't legitimate in the first place. I respect the AG law. He's been a lot of hard work with this. I think he is wrong. It's unnecessary. It's going to clutter it up. Yeah.
Wingard.
Bill Wingard, Tacoma delegation. I would like to spend the remainder of my time speaking out against this amendment. I believe that calling a constitutional convention together so that all of the states can debate whether or not two of the states could secede would basically create it so that all the other states could vote against the secession because A, they do not have the right to themselves, and B, this would be basically all the other states bullying the two that want to secede into staying with the union. So therefore, I'd ask you all to vote against this amendment. Thank you.
Padilla.
Sophia Padilla, North Seattle delegation, and North Seattle my friend, Senator Zatzek.
Grace Zatzek, North Seattle delegation. I'd like to make a motion to a previous question on this.
Is there a second to PQ? All those in favor of PQ for the amendment, please raise your placards. All opposed? Obvious majority, motion passes. Okay, we will now move to vote on would the proponent of the amendment like closing remarks?
Yes, I would. You might have the original proponent might have read it differently, but this is how I'm reading it. And a Constitution Convention in regards to Senator Wingard's speech, there is a way that you can just leave the country through a Constitution Convention that way. I'm not sure the entire process, since a Constitution Convention has never been done before, other than when we originally proposed the Constitution. So I would encourage you all to vote in favor of this bill so that this bill can be passed. Thank you.
We'll now move to vote on this amendment. All those in favor, please raise your placards. All opposed? Division has been called and recognized. Please stand if you vote in favor of this amendment. All right, here we go. The governor
You're right.
4,
5, 8, 9,
10, 11,
12, 13, 14.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Majority is 26, so obvious minority motion fails.
Yes, we're going to do